I'm available for all sort of MyLab courses, MS Excel, MS Word, MS PowerPoint, MS Access Mathematics, Accounting and Statistics, Problems Solved.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's session, we are taking Excel Chapter 3 Simulation Exam. Okay, we will go to the material Pearson and then we will go to Excel Chapter 3 Simulation Exam. I am opening my material Pearson. You can see here we will go to the Excel Chapter 3 Simulation Exam. Where is Excel Chapter 3 Simulation Exam is here. Click on Start Assignment. Okay, I will guide you through this video step by step, making it easy for you to follow, and you can done your exam by watching this video. You can contact me for your assignments, exam, quizzes, and for complete course on my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on the bottom of the screen. And please reach me out for your other courses like MyLab Accounting, MyLab Finance, MyLab Excel, MyLab Word, MyLab PowerPoint, Writing, Economics, Java, C++, and many more online courses. I will handle your complete course. I will do your all simulation training, all simulation exam, midterm exam, and final exam. You can simply contact me on my WhatsApp and email. Both are given in the description and shown on my bottom of the screen. You can scan my WhatsApp and directly come on my WhatsApp chat. My WhatsApp scanner is given in the first slide of this video. I am handling many students' courses on Martilla Pearson, Sandgate, Mintap, MC Grahil, Seminar, Blackboards, and many more colleges and universities. Let's start our exam to solve it step by step. You can see question number 1 is that select the range A4 to F11, use the insert tab to create a clustered column chart. Basically in this question we will select this range and then we will go to the insert tab. In the charts group we will insert clustered column chart. Okay, you can see this is the first question of this simulation exam. Okay, select the range A4 to F11, use the insert tab to create a clustered column chart. We will select this range A4 to F11. We will go to the insert tab. In the charts group, open charts dialog box launcher and then we will click on all charts, go to the clustered column chart, go to the column chart and then select clustered column chart. Cut the chart and paste into cell A15. Simply we will cut this chart and we will paste into cell A15. We will go to the home tab. In the clipboard group, click on cut button. Chart will be cut. And now we will paste this chart into cell A15. Click on cell A15 and then we will paste in cell A15. Ctrl plus V for paste. Adjust the height of column chart to 3.5 inches and width to 6.3 inches. Close any open task pane if necessary. Basically in this question we will set the chart height and width. We will click on chart and then click on format tab. In the size group will set 3.5 inches width, height and 6.3 inches width. Okay, question is completed. Now I am going to do next question of this exam. The next question is that select the range A4 to A11 and E4 to F11 and then use the recommended chart feature to create a stacked bar chart. Basically in this question we will select A4 to A11. First range is A4 to A11, so we will select E4 to F11 now and use the recommended chart feature. We will go to the insert tab and then go to the insert tab. In the charts group we will click on recommended chart feature button. Now we will create a stacked bar chart. Okay, stacked bar chart is here. We will click on OK button. You can see stacked bar chart is created now. Now next point is change the chart from a stacked bar chart to default clustered bar chart. In this question we will change the type chart type. We will click on chart and we will click on the chart in the type group. We will click on change chart type button. Okay, now from stacked bar to default cluster bar chart, we will select default cluster bar chart is here. We will click on OK button. Move the cluster bar chart to chart sheet name 2024-2025. We will click on the chart in the location group. We will click on move chart button and click on new sheet. The new sheet name is 2024-2025. Click on OK button. Chart will be moved on new sheet 2024-2025. Question is completed now. Now I am going to do next question is question number 3. In question number 3, we will display the 2025 data sheet. Okay, click on the 2025 data sheet. On the 2025 data worksheet, select the range A4 to B10 and use quick analysis to create a default pie chart. Okay, we will select the range A4 to B10 first. Okay, use quick analysis tool, use quick analysis button to create a default pie chart. Click on the quick analysis button is here. Click on this and then go to the chart and then we will create a default pie chart. Click on pie chart. Okay, pie chart will be created. Now move the chart to a sheet name 2025 pie chart. We will move this chart to a sheet name 2025 pie chart. We will click on the we will go to the location in the chart design tab. In the location group, click on the move chart button and then click on new sheet 2025 pie chart. We will tap here 2025 pie chart. Click on OK button. This chart will be moved on 2025 pie chart sheet. The next question is question number 4 of this exam. The question number 4 of exam is that display the attendance data sheet. We will click on attendance data sheet is here. On the attendance data worksheet, select the range F4 to E11 and F4 to G11 and use the insert tab to create a cluster column combo chart with a line on secondary axis. In this question, we will select first this range A4 to A11, then we will select second range F4 to G11. So we will insert tab. We will go to the insert tab, then we will create a cluster column combo chart line on secondary axis. Okay, select this range F4 to A11, press Ctrl and then select second range. Okay, F4 to G11. Now we will go to the insert tab in the charts group. Cluster column combo chart, we will go to the charts and go to the combo chart. Select cluster column combo chart line on secondary axis. You can see here. Click on OK button. This chart will be inserted. Now move the chart to a sheet named 2025 combo chart. We will go to the chart design tab in the location group. Click on move chart button and then click on new sheet button and then we will type this name 2025 combo chart in the new sheet box. 2025 combo chart. Click on OK button. Question is completed now. The next question is question number 5. Type 2025 job fair attendance as the chart title for the combo chart. Bold the title and change the font size to 16. We will type, click on the chart title on the combo chart and then we will type here 2025 job fair attendance. 2025 job fair attendance. Okay, we will select this title and then bold the title. Go to the home tab in the font group, click on bold button. Okay, then we'll change the font size to 16 point. We will go to the font size button and then first we will select this and then apply bold and then go to the font size, apply 16 font size. Okay, apply blue accent 1 under theme color to the chart title, 5th column, first row. Okay, we will select this, go to the home tab in the font color and then 5th column, 1 2 3 4, 5th column, first row, blue accent 1 color. Okay, here is blue accent 1 color. We will apply this color on the chart title. The question number 6 is that I have done 5 questions right now. Now use the chart element button to display the primary vertical axis title for the bar chart. Type location as the axis title. Okay, use the chart element button to display the primary vertical axis title. For the bar chart, type location as the axis title. We will click on the chart element button, go to the axis title, click on the primary vertical axis, and then we will type location as the primary vertical axis title. We will type here location. You can see we will have to type here location. Apply black text one font color to the vertical axis. We will select this axis title, go to the home tab. In the font group, we will apply black text one font color is here. Okay, modify the horizontal axis so that maximum bound is 11,000. Keep the format axis pane displayed. Okay, we will select this vertical horizontal axis. Right click on this, click on format axis, and then maximum bound is 11,000. Maximum bound is 11,000. Keep the format axis pane displayed. Modify the horizontal axis to that minimum bound is 1000. Minimum bound is 1000 only. You can see here. We will remove this and then set on 1000. Change the horizontal axis display unit to 1000 and then close the task pane. We will display the unit to 1000. Here is the display unit. We will click on arrow and then select 1000. Okay. Change the horizontal axis display unit 1000, then close the task pane. We will close the task pane. Now apply black text one font color to the horizontal axis. We will select this and then go to the home tab in the font group, click on font color. We will apply black text one font color. Apply black text one font color to horizontal value axis. We will select this and then apply black text one font color. Okay, question is completed now. I have done 7 questions out of 11